Welcome to Olympian Water Testing, giving you the best in water analysis. Today we're looking at the Department of Environmental Protection, chloramine in drinking water. We want to understand what chloramine is, some advantages of using it, why do public water suppliers use it, what are some disadvantages, how many people are using it, does it cause skin rash, irritation, does it actually cause problems? So there's a lot to take a look at, which we're going to get into. So, first of all, what is chloramine? Chloramine is a disinfectant used to treat drinking water. It is formed by mixing chlorine with ammonia. Although it's a weaker disinfectant than chlorine, it is more stable, which extends its disinfectant benefits throughout a water utilities distribution system, a system of pipes that delivers water to homes. Some water systems use chloramine as a secondary disinfectant to maintain a disinfectant residual throughout the distribution system so that drinking water remains safe as it travels from the treatment facility to the customer. And chloramine has been used by water systems for almost 90 years, and its use is closely regulated. So why do public water suppliers add disinfectants to my drinking water supply? Disinfecting the tap water is critical to protect the public from disease-causing microorganisms, and drinking water is disinfected to kill bacteria, viruses, and organisms that can cause serious illnesses and even death. E. coli, Legionnaires, problems like that. And chlorine is a primary disinfectant, but chloramine can also be a secondary disinfectant or can be primary as well. Disinfection of drinking water has improved public health by lowering the rates of infectious diseases, typhoid, hepatitis, cholera, and spread throughout untreated water. Common disinfectants include chlorine and chloramines. What are disadvantages or what are advantages of using chloramine? Since chloramine is not as reactive as chlorine, it can reduce the formation of cancer-causing disinfection byproducts such as triethylamines, THMs, and halolytic acids. Because chloramine residual is more stable and longer lasting than free chlorine, it provides better protection. Also, chloramine, like chlorine, is effective in controlling biofilm, a coating pipe caused by bacteria. Controlling biofilm also tends to reduce coliform bacteria concentrations and biofilm-induced corrosion of pipes, and because chloramine does not tend to react with organic compounds, many systems will experience fewer taste and odor complaints. But there are disadvantages. What are the disadvantages? Chloramine levels are more complicated to regulate than chlorine levels, and failure to properly control and monitor the treatment process can cause undesirable chemical reactions, such as increased corrosion of pipes or nitrification. It can cause the leaching of lead and copper from pipes and solder, and it can cause a loss of disinfectant residual, proper operation, and management of treatment systems. In addition, chloramine will deteriorate natural rubber products like toilet tank flapper valves faster than chlorine. So how many people are using water that has been treated with chloramine? Is there a lot, or is it just a few? So approximately 1/3 of all public water systems in the United States are using chloramine. A lot of people just think that it's chlorine. It's actually not true. This is quite used ubiquitously. In 1998, a national survey by the EPA estimated the water systems serve drinking water containing chloramine residual to 68 million people across the country. In Pennsylvania alone, 73 public water systems serving more than 4 million people. So can it cause skin rash, irritation? Can it cause problems with lungs? Shower when I bathe? Drinking water chloramine that meets the EPA standard associated with minimal no risk should be considered safe. Irritating eyes, nose, stomach, discomfort, or anemia can occur by drinking water containing chloramines while in excess of maximum residual disinfectant levels, and the DEP reviews and approves the use of chloramines and other chemicals or additives in public water systems. Now, it doesn't increase lead levels in my drinking water. Regardless of whether water systems use chlorine or chloramine for disinfectant, optimum treatment for control is important. In some instances, some water systems have experienced elevated lead levels immediately because chloramine stays in the pipes, the water stays there longer, and it can affect deterioration of them. So will it take my skin or lungs in a swimming pool? Proper water maintenance in pools do prevent skin and lung irritation, and most swimming pools use chlorine as a disinfectant. Inadequate chlorine addition or pH levels can contribute to the creation of chemical compounds, meaning a pH level of 7.2 to 7.8 is necessary. So it's more chlorine in pools. Now, how does it affect dialysis patients? That's another story. Centers and hospitals are notified before water system to convert to chloramine. Like chlorine, chloramine residuals need to be removed from the water as part of dialysis machines. Part of their standard test procedures, technicians check for total chlorine residuals to ensure the residual is zero. And a change in the disinfectant used to treat the water should not impact or require any change in normal operation of dialysis machines, and home dialysis should consult their physician or manufacturer for instructions. How does it affect aquarium hobbyists and fish pond? That's something you need to be careful. Chloramine residuals need to be removed from water that's added to aquarium and fish ponds, and aquarium hobbyists may obtain an inexpensive conditioner to test the kit from a local pet store or aquarium store, because that can hurt fish and aquatic animals, and pool owners may need to purchase a conditioner or ammonia binder in bulk quantities. So that's a lot of things we need to know about chloramine in drinking water. As we can see, there's a lot of benefits for disinfection, but high levels can cause problems, and in some cases with dialysis can be an issue, so it's always a good idea to periodically test your water.